I'm here with Lisa Urquhart, PDM, Device Partner Sales at Microsoft. There's lots going on in the space of the migration with Windows 11. Talk us through maybe some of the gaps that you're seeing in the market, and is it going to be fast enough for the cut-off in October?
All right, great questions, Jamie, and kia ora everyone. So yes, businesses are starting the migration. The biggest gap we see in the market, particularly in New Zealand, is small business. So as we know, New Zealand is predominantly made up of small businesses. There's over 500,000 of them out there. And a lot of these businesses don't have the support internally to help them on this journey. So, and a lot of them actually aren't even aware that Windows 10 is coming end of support, and if they are, what that actually means for their business. So our role here, and your role as a distributor, is to get those resellers out there, talking to those customers, understanding where they are in the migration process, whether they are even aware that it's happening, and what those the risks are if they do not upgrade. So your second question on there was around, is it happening fast enough? It absolutely isn't. So based on our current run rate, so what New Zealand is selling at the moment, and the numbers of devices that we know are ineligible, we need to do 2.5 times what we're currently doing. So, and the runway is running out. We've got less than a year.
Wow, that's a 2.5 times.
Yes. Yeah, based on current run rate. And then I guess that leads to sort of other challenges. If you sort of think about supply, we've got our device manufacturers and component manufacturers working hard, but until they've got orders coming through, they're not going to start building the devices. So start those conversations now and really understand what those businesses need.
Awesome, thanks for that. I mean, from a migration experience perspective, what are you hearing out there?
In terms of migration experience, it's really seamless. It's not, going from Windows 10 to 11 isn't the same jump as what we saw from 7 to 10. So the migration part is relatively seamless. Where I think energy and efforts need to be focused is actually around understanding if the devices are eligible and can upgrade to Windows 11, and if they can't, how do I build this into my budget and start planning for it?
Makes absolute sense. So, final question for you, is there any tips that you'd have for partners going on the journey, and where do they start?
So in terms of partners as in the resellers or the customers. So in terms of partners as in the resellers, I think leading with security is probably, in terms of when you think about Windows 11, Windows 10 end of support. So, you want to ensure your business is on a secure platform and a supported platform, but also just understanding, what does their business do and how does it work, what's important to them in terms of on the productivity side.
Thanks, Lisa.
Yeah, thank you for having me, and great event. All right.